Hello viewers, welcome to Mimstar Voice Talks. Today we're going to see how Mark's simple act of returning a lost wallet leads him into a chilling encounter with a murderer. Here's the story of what happened that night. The forgotten wallet. It was a cold winter evening when Mark, a delivery driver, was finishing his last route for the day. He was tired and eager to get home. As he drove through the quiet streets of his town, he noticed something unusual, a leather wallet lying on the sidewalk near an alley. Mark stopped his van and picked up the wallet. It was thick, stuffed with cash, and had a few cards. The name on the ID read Michael. There was no phone number, but the address wasn't far away. Mark decided to return it. When he reached the address, it was an old, run-down house with broken windows. The lights were off and the place looked abandoned. He knocked on the door, but no one answered. By curious, he pushed the door open. It wasn't locked. Inside, the house was eerily silent. Dust covered the furniture, and there were signs that no one had lived there for a long time. On a table in the living room, Mark noticed a newspaper. The headline caught his eye. Local businessman Michael found dead. Murder investigation ongoing. Mark froze. The wallet in his hand suddenly felt heavy. If Michael Carter was dead, how had his wallet ended up on the street? He decided to call the police but realized his phone was in the van. As he turned to leave, he heard a faint sound, a creak from upstairs. It was as if someone was moving around. Mark's heart raced. Was someone else in the house? Against his better judgment, he crept up the stairs, clutching the wallet tightly. The upstairs hallway was dark, but one room had its door slightly open. A faint glow came from inside. Mark slowly pushed the door open and saw a man sitting at a desk, his back to the door. The man was typing on a laptop. Mark stammered and asked him, "Excuse me, are you Michael Carter?" The man didn't answer. Instead, he stopped typing and slowly turned his head. His face was pale and expressionless, but his eyes were piercing. "You shouldn't be here," the man said in a flat, cold voice. Before Mark could reply, he heard the sound of tires screeching outside. Bright lights flashed through the window. Someone yelled, "Police! Come out with your hands up!" The man at the desk suddenly stood, his movements unnaturally fast. He bolted toward the window, smashing through the glass and disappearing into the night. Mark ran downstairs and was met by police officers storming the house. They pointed their guns at him, but he quickly raised his hands and shouted, "I found this wallet! I was just trying to return it!" After a tense moment, the officers lowered their weapons. One of them took the wallet and said, "This belonged to Michael. We've been tracking his killer for weeks." Mark explained everything: the wallet, the house, and the strange man upstairs. The officers searched the house but found no sign of anyone. The only clue was the broken window. Later, Mark learned that the man he saw was the prime suspect in Michael's murder. The suspect had been hiding in the abandoned house, using it as a hideout. Thanks to Mark's discovery, the police were able to track him down a week later and make an arrest. Mark never forgot that night. He often wondered if he should have just left the wallet where he found it. But one thing was certain: he would never stop checking the back seat of his van before driving at night. We come to the end of the story. If you like this story, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.